Howdy.
I ain't in it for the money, I ain't in it for the fame, I ain't in it for the accolades. Tryna tell me where the vision of the riches and the women, I ain't with it, tell them not today. Try to separate the crew, but the truth is it did it. Got the same vision, so you know we stay winning. Some of y'all chasing recognition, not me, I do it for the love, yeah. Yeah, 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 I do it for the love.
I'm gonna try to get this thing to spin in here like a tornado, like the first one. You ready for this, Noah?
Yes.
Oh, it's not working. Sad face. It didn't do it. I don't know why the first one did. Alright, vlog. I start all of these off with what's going on, vlog, and then I give you my update. I'm going to leave it up to you in the comments below to put what you would like me to start my segments on the vlog out with. It can be, how's it going? It can be, good day. It can be anything appropriate. But I need your help. I need your help on figuring out what my next phrase is that I start off every one of my talks on these vlogs with. Instead of just, what's going on, vlog? Can you help me with that? Please? God, we're getting all fancy ND filter on this, shallowed up the field, I'm guessing.
Oh.
Yeah, no, not really, because we have wide lens on
kinda,
there.
could be,
Cool.
could be shallower, could be less.
Well, it's only f4. What's the date today, the 5th?
5th, National Beard Day.
It is National Beard Day. So it is National Beard Day today. Noah and I are out here shooting. I don't have a beard, as you can tell. Not like Noah and Tristan do, and Reese for that matter, but if you didn't see, today on Saturday there was a video that went out on Facebook. Noah informed me that it's doing really well. A lot of people are enjoying it. So if you haven't seen that yet, go back to our post on September 5th and take a look at it and enjoy Tristan and Noah talking about how wonderful it is to have a beard on National Beard Day. But today, we are also out here shooting for an event. We did this last year. It's a walk that we capture everything going on throughout the day, and then we create a little mini video, recap video of it. But the event's called Irreverent Warrior, or the organization is. And what it is a bunch of veterans who do a walk where it's just to symbolize camaraderie and getting everyone together. We're being a little bit careful with COVID and everything like that. We're trying to keep our distance, make sure we're staying safe, but the event itself, the meaning behind it's really a really big deal, and something that I'm kind of happy to be out here and capturing, and really glad that Nick gave us a call again this year to capture it again this year. So we've got a little bit of exercise today. Noah's legs are feeling a little bit, I think, so but I've been hauling the trailer behind the bike today because we brought the Inspire just because we weren't sure if we were going to get it out or not, but it allowed us to bring that just in case. But yeah, we're about just a couple hours away from being done, and We're at one of our last stops, so we're gonna finish it up for the day and call it a weekend and go into our 3-day weekend. Get an extra day off. What do you mean the videos? Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, I didn't even watch this far.
So it wasn't that cool of a video then?
No, it was. Just going through it kind of fast.
We're using coral.
Oh. Well, the yellow's gone.
Coral, cool coral.
Cool coral. I think I had that in my mind the other day when I was thinking of it too.
Crazy coral.
I don't like crazy. It doesn't sound like
Coral,
lunatics. What'd you say, Lauren?
I said I like the coral.
Cool coral?
Better. By the way, you're gonna have to repaint your wall.
Yeah, don't. Actually, the odd
That
thing
too.
is the paint can actually says this is coral.
What? This is not coral.
That's not coral.
So we picked it because it wasn't red.
Some
We didn't
coral
want it
is
to be
red.
Super red. So we have totally teal, cool coral, pixel plum or perfect plum?
Pixel.
Pixel plum.
I like
Pixel
both of
plum.
them, but pixel makes more sense.
Yeah.
And the native. What is it? Because it looks purple to me.
Actually,
I think it's navy. That's what I call it. I think it's navy. It's definitely very blue.
negative navy.
No, that's bad.
Naturally navy.
This is so navy. The hex code is 373766.
So navy.
So navy.
Super Navy.
Well,
Super
according
navy.
to this site, it's called Rhino. So
Rhino? That's kind of
Call it
cool.
rhino. Rockin' rhino.
Oh, what?
Rhino Navy.
I kind of like that.
I do like it being called rhino as opposed to navy.
Well, we could call it Rhino Navy.
Yeah. Rhino navy. I just like the idea that it's called rhino instead.
I don't know. That doesn't really fit the theme though of like the totally teal.
Yeah.
Oh.
It has to be like.
Rockin' rhino.
Alliterative.
Yeah, do we have to make it an alliteration? Because literally all the. Well,
What's an alliteration?
The
Is that what I've been doing?
The description of this is a very dark desaturated blue.
so it's navy, not
So
purple.
navy.
I don't know. This looks purple to me.
It looks
It
navy.
doesn't look purple. It looks navy.
It's blue.
Yeah. It looks like there's like a hint of purple in it.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Because like
I don't
that's
know.
kind of
Tristan,
purple.
what do you think?
It's more navy than purple.
dang.
Like
but,
that's
Okay.
definitely purple.
Like that's purple.
But
Fine.
but I do see the purple.
It has to be an alliteration because literally all the other ones are. What's a describing word that starts with N?
naturally nice, neat.
Naturally navy.
Nautical?
Gnarly.
No, that's a G.
Yes.
Technically a G, but it sounds like
Oh, wait,
an
I
S.
guess
think
it is.
still works though. Like,
Yeah, I like gnarly navy.
Gnarly.
Gnarly navy. I don't know, because that also doesn't go with any of
Or
our
surfer.
brand at all.
Not yet.
Not.
Gnarly. Not navy.
I mean, we could.
Not navy.
Not navy because Zach thinks it's purple.
Yeah, what we were talking about earlier is that the style guide has to be functional in the sense that it says what hex codes to use, where, what typefaces to use, and how, and stuff like that. But we also want to use it as an opportunity to tell our story of who we are and why we chose these things for our brand and for our identity.
Make it intentional, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, like, yes, while some of the colors were picked a little bit spontaneous, I think that also, the spontaneity of those color pickings is kind of who we are a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So I think there is a story behind all of that even.
Just a second.
And so
Hello. Hello.
but yeah, there's still that story behind all of it. Even when we were being spontaneous about the colors, we went through like 4 or 5 different versions of it before we found the right one that mixed right with everything else.
There's a
reason why you picked it too. Like even if you don't think about it, there is.
Well, there's a balance between warm and cool colors too. So, because the teal and the blue are in the cool space, and the magenta and the coral are in the warm space. So like, there's that balance there, and that's all part of that design system that we want to build.
And there was also like a lot of like thinking about like how we use them, because like I know I did never use the yellow because it was very like it doesn't contrast well with like white, so it's hard to use sometimes. So
we wanted to pick colors that worked in a lot of different situations.
Yes.
I also didn't use the yellow because I don't like yellow.
Me too. Yeah.
I think Ross might have been the only one that liked yellow. So.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
See ya.
Bye, Lauren.
Bye.
Good morning. I just wanted to talk to you real quick about something that's been on my mind since talking with Robert Sales about Rob's Donuts and what he's done with that. And that is that someone like him that is young and excited about his business went into his business and focused pretty much entirely on the brand that he is building. And what that turned into is a rapid increase in sales in the first couple years of business. It turned into him acquiring another company. It turned into him building something around something as simple as donuts, which is actually a commodity. Listening to him yesterday, it was really interesting to hear that there's only 2 or 3 suppliers of the batter that he uses for his donuts, which means that every other donut vendor uses the exact same thing. And what that means is that he's not selling anything unique. What he's selling is an experience. And that was the biggest takeaway that I got from the talk that I had with him on the podcast. And what that all boiled down to is him building a brand around him, the experience that he was giving his customers, and how his next challenge is to scale that effort into more locations and new spaces and in a way new industries with the addition of Rob's Italian Ice. But that's all I wanted to say, is that brand is so important. Building and focusing on your brand is important. Yes, sales are important. Sales are what keep you going. Sales are what pays the bills. But brand is what's going to keep your business going into the future and in for the long term. So if you're not focusing on brand, make sure you are. Make that change and really start to build what that experience is for your customers.
I think my favorite story is when people will have the donuts and then say, "Oh my goodness, these are just like these donuts I had before, but better."
And add the but better.
But better. And a little bit to what we were talking about before we recorded, that if you zoom out and look at the industry, everything is the same. No matter the vendor that's in New York, the vendor that's in San Francisco, or me in Iowa. The donut is the same. It's the same recipe. You know, there's going to be some variations here and there, but really when you look at it, a donut is a donut. A cake donut is a cake donut. And the but better is the experience.